breathing in and breathing out. And as you're breathing in and out, I just want you to visualize yourself laid somewhere on Mother Earth. Where would you go right now? Where would you magic yourself to? What part of the world? And wherever you go, visualize yourself laying down upon the ground, feeling earth on your back. And as you lay down, you can feel Mother Earth gently beginning to enfold and hold you safe. With every breath, you're becoming more and more connected to Earth, to Gaia, Earth Mother. With every breath, sinking deeper into her energies. And as you sink deeper into her energies, you can hear and feel her heartbeat pulsing through you. With every breath, becoming more and more connected, becoming more and more at one. With every breath, your body becoming more relaxed, more at peace. And as your body begins to relax and become a part of Mother Earth, your conscious soul energy, whatever you wish to call it, your spirit, begins to rise. Although you all carry your Merkabas, this evening a sphere will take its place. It is still a Merkaba, but a sphere of energy will manifest itself just above you. If you wish, allow your soul energy, your conscious energy, spirit, to move in to this sphere of energy. Just for a few moments, be aware of your higher self within this sphere. We'll begin this evening by taking you to this world and the energies of spirit. And we shall move you very gently to greet and meet each basic dragon energy of earth, air, fire and water. Although there are many, many, far more than you can imagine. As you approach your ascension, growing stronger each day that passes, those of you in tune with the dragon energies are drawn into their world. They can assist you, but you can also assist them, as they are here to assist mankind, those that will listen. They forgive those that persecuted them long ago. Be remembering But the dragons that you meet and work with are dragons of light. They are not the draconian hybrids. They are pure. They are knowledgeable and wise, and each possesses a power and a strength. The dragons drawn to you will be those that can assist you, and in many cases you can assist them. Your physical form is secure in Gaia, Earth Mother. As we now bring a highlight from the quatrain into the center of the spirit grid, Gralthar moves underneath us, emitting a radiant energy of bronze and gold, protecting and holding the base of our circle. The quatrain from its highest point emits a protective energy field, radiating down and over us like a dome of iridescent glass, shimmering, protecting and shielding. Not just shielding us, but protecting us from those that would seek to harm. Protecting the realms through which you may travel. Your orb very gently moves into the center grid, rising up in a pillar of light from the quatrain. In this light, we cleanse you, prepare you to take you through the other dimensions. Allow your orb to become empowered with this light. Allow your etheric self to fill up with this powerful light energy of spirit. Feel the energy building, surrounding, protecting, cleansing and nurturing you. I see your orbs beginning to glow. Your physical form is perfectly safe. Should at any point you become unnerved, simply bring yourself back to your breath and you will return instantly. For those of you that wish to continue, we now lift you higher into the beam of light as your orbs rotate. You'll see a shaft now of bright light from the quatrain, but this light now changes. It changes to the terracottas, the greens, the browns, the earth colours. The beam of light now interconnects with the world of the earth dragons. Your orbs are now being directed into this beam of light. Terracottas, greens, browns, deep earth colours. And as your orb enters, it too takes on that form. Your etheric self moves also as your physical self. It has no limitations. See your orb moving down now. See the treetops, the forest, the land below, the fields, the mountains. See the land below as your orb begins to descend into the realm of the earth dragons. Through the trees and down towards the earth, the ground, you will see a clearing. And as you move towards the clearing in your orb of energy, you will see many dragons of the earth. As you reach the ground, you will find yourself among the dragons of earth. They will do you no harm as you are their guest, and you have been invited into this realm. Now walk and greet the dragons. Look into their soul and allow them to look into yours, for then they will know and feel they can trust you. And also, if you are a little afraid, you will know that you can trust them. You will hear the dragon's heartbeats. You will hear their breath. You will smell the air. Move to each dragon and allow yourself, as a dragon allows you, to place your hands upon it. How does it feel, sense and smell? Allow your hands to run over its scales. You will notice that there are many, many different dragons of earth. Not all are as you have seen in pictures. Others are very different. You have a short while to explore. As you walk around the dragons, one dragon in particular will resonate with you. Approach the dragon that resonates with you and ask permission to connect on a much deeper level. Ask it to be your guide. Ask if you may ride and mount the dragon. If permission is granted, the dragon will lower itself and assist you in climbing upon its back. If it refuses, then move on to another until you find the one that is right for you, that connects with your soul at this time. you climb upon your dragon, be very aware of how it feels against your feet, against your body, feeling its heartbeat through your chest, feeling the air in its lungs as it breathes in and out. Position yourself upon your dragon. You shall not fall. You are totally safe. Take note of the colours, the feelings, the senses, the shape of the scales. Take note of the tail. Take note if it has wings. Take note if it is a serpent. All dragons are as unique as humans. Spend a few moments connecting to the energy of the dragon, allowing your souls to merge as one. You will find now there is just you and the dragon that you have chosen, or the dragon that has chosen you. It deems you worthy. How does your dragon move? Be aware of how it moves. Your dragon now begins to either take flight or move among the earth, through the trees and the forests. You can feel, you can sense, you can smell as a dragon. You can feel what it feels. The power, the knowledge. For a short while now, travel with your dragon, simply getting to know how the earth dragon feels. This is the first channeling of many. Move with your dragon. Feel, sense, smell the heartbeat, the blood rushing through the veins. The dragon will take you to a sacred structure upon the earth, and there together you will complete a task. Once you have reached your ancient structure, you will be guided by the dragon on what you should do. But many of you already know. The task you accomplish is for the good of all, not just this dimension or theirs. But many others will be affected. A pebble in a pool travels far but is unseen. You will also see within the temple, within the ancient structure, a stone altar, slab or tablet, and upon it you will see an ancient hourglass. Part of your task, with the aid of the dragon, is to set this hourglass in motion. When you have set the hourglass in motion, you will see the grains of sand beginning to fall through. You will see a small stone disc with engraving on the right hand side of the altar area where you have turned the hourglass. Please collect this. This will come back with you to your 3D world. Over time you will collect several and you'll be taught where to place them, when and how, in varying realms of the elementals. Pick up the disc. We will visit this temple again in the future. But for now, the process has begun. Now with your dragon, once again upon its back, give gratitude and thanks to the sacred place that you have been. You and your dragon now leave this sacred place. And your dragon begins to move through the landscape. And you will see in front of you great mountains. And on the top you will see that there is snow. The dragon can move swiftly as it begins its ascent through the forest and up the mountainside. You are totally safe. You will never fall, for you are one. As you move up the mountain, the air is cooler. The heat from the dragon keeps you warm. There is nothing to fear. You will see the snow as it moves and falls away, as you and your dragon now almost reach the summit. As you reach the summit, there is a breeze of air which seems to rotate around you. It is not unpleasant, but you can sense and feel that it has a knowing, an understanding. You can sense and feel that you are welcome, as the power of the air dragon now begins to connect with you. It sweeps around you and your earth dragon. As the air sweeps around, you can feel yourself elevated from the back of the earth dragon as you begin to rise into the air. This is a very different feeling. The air dragon is underneath you. It holds you safe. Ask for the vision to see the air dragon as it lifts you up, higher and higher until you are in the blue skies. The air dragon flows through you, bringing a feeling of release and freedom, helping to blow away all the earthly ties. It is as though you are breathing fresh air for the first time. You may now begin to see your air dragon in full focus, or perhaps still only parts and areas. It shimmers within the air, within the light. It soars higher and higher above the clouds in the blue skies. And as you fly high in the sky, you will see there are many other air dragons. They are very strong on your earth at this time, blowing their sacred breath through your mind, blowing away your issues and your problems. Feel them blow through your soul and know that it reaches your physical form. Feel lighter and lighter, and this reflects in your physical form, releasing and letting go. Cleansing your higher energies, but also taking you higher. You will see in front of you a translucent pyramid of energy. It shimmers and fluctuates, and the air dragon is going to take you into its center. Your DNA was manipulated thousands of years ago. Parts of your DNA were sealed. You should, in fact, have a very, very long life. You are used by the lower energies, in essence like a battery, to power that which they wish to be and have become. But all that is in the end now. All that is changing. We are going to take you into the pyramid and adjust your DNA. We will feed the strands into your existing strands of DNA. And for some time you may feel a little different until they meld together as they should be. Your air dragons take you now into this translucent pyramid. They lower you very gently into the center. It is your choice whether you wish to receive this upgrade or whether you wish to remain where you are. Make your choice. Those of you that have chosen the upgrade will be aware of the energy flowing through your etheric form. It may be a little discomfort, painful in the chest, painful in the feelings chakra of your heart and the will chakra of your heart. You may feel it in your solar plexus, and most of all your heart. If you have permitted, allow the energy to flow through. See down to the cellular level of your physical form and the DNA changing. And you will see your etheric self begin to glow and blossom like a 1,000-petal lotus, opening cell by cell, atom by atom. Be aware of the repairs which will take some time to filter through. Over the coming weeks you may experience changes, but most of all a releasing and letting go of the old and welcoming in the golden age. You are indeed privileged to live through these times. We honour and respect you. Our air dragon now slides into the pyramid structure, and once again you feel the air moving around you as you are lifted on its back. You may feel a little strange. Your physical form may be experiencing chest pains, dizziness or nausea. This will pass. It is nothing to be concerned about. Moving back onto your air dragon now. Moving through the blue and down through the clouds. Your air dragon carries you through the sky. You can feel the energies and you'll feel the lightness and freedom. As your air dragon moves, you'll see in front of you the sun. The sun is rising and its golden glow shines upon you and the air dragon. Flying towards the rising sun over the land of the earth dragon. You'll see as the sun rises the beautiful colours upon the earth and a plateau of soft white sand. And as you come closer, you will see this plateau of sand has indeed a little set of rock carved steps moving downward. The air dragon very gently allows you to very gently now float and rest down upon the sand. Give gratitude and thanks as it leaves you now. The sun is rising and its rays are upon you, soothing you and recharging you. And as it does so, you're aware of a rumble and the earth trembling, and the sand begins to shift, vibrating. You are aware of a downdraft of air, but it is warm. You are aware of a heartbeat. You're aware of the sense of power. As a fire dragon now comes into view. The fire dragon is nothing to be afraid of, although he looks rather fierce. Move towards the fire dragon and allow your souls to connect. Hear his heartbeat is breath. Be aware of his colours that reflect in the sunlight. The fire dragon allows you now to climb upon his back. At all times you are safe. As your fire dragon begins to move, either taking to the air or working its way down the stairs and across the grasses. Further and further now, you travel. The sun is almost completely risen, and you can feel the power of the fire dragon as the sun's energies draw into him. This dragon brings the gift of strength and courage, but also protection. He brings you now to rest, but you remain upon his back. And as you do so, you are about to witness the element of fire, as the fire elementals begin to spurt from the ground here and there. Fire elementals work very closely with the dragons of fire. They are allies and friends. Some of the fire elementals begin to climb on the dragon. There is no need to be afraid. They will not harm you. They regard you with interest as you have been permitted to come this far into their realms, into their dimensions of time and space. As the fire dragon moves forward, a circle of the fire elementals gather around you. You and the dragon are within the fire, within the ring of the elementals. There is no need to be afraid, for this fire will not burn you. It will simply cleanse if you give it permission. It will help you burn away and remove all the negatives of family karma, present issues in your relationships, past relationships. It will help you cleanse and remove if you are willing to do so. If you are willing to do so, give your permission as the fire begins to rise, but you will not burn. Simply release and let go. Be willing to let go of all that no longer serves you. You can consider this a baptism of fire. See yourself within the flames. Visualize yourself as ash upon the dragon's back. And now the ash begins to create flame, and you rise once again. Our comparison is that of the phoenix. as you rise back into your form, cleansed and much removed from your karmic past. You are given the gift of courage, strength and fire within your belly, within your solar plexus, a fire that can recharge you when you are weary, and a fire that can protect you. Simply invoke a ring of fire around yourself when there are those that would harm you, when you need protection. We give you this as our gift. Give your gratitude and thanks to the fire dragon and the elementals of fire. As the elementals move away, see your fire dragon bright and shining like the rays of the sun. Feel the power in your heart. Feel the courage and strength within you. But most of all, remember your protection. We give you a fire elemental, just a small one, to take with you from this journey. It will assist you for the next few weeks, should you need encouragement on how to use your protective fire. Use it wisely. Your fire dragon now begins to move, whether upon the ground or in the air. And as it moves through the landscape, it takes you back to the plateau of sand. Dismounting your dragon, give gratitude and thanks. And remember, you have the gift of the fire elemental. Use it wisely. Do not be foolish, for they are short in temper, let us say. As your fire dragon leaves, you will see the stone steps going down from the plateau of sand. As your dragon leaves, the ground vibrates. Now follow the stone steps down. And as you do so, you go through a mist, the kind of mist that rolls in from the sea. Further and further down the steps, until the mist is almost now above your head. Further and further down the steps, and you will begin to hear the sound of water, the sound of the sea. As the mist clears, before you is a stretch of silver sand, and the waves of the sea roll up to meet you and greet you. Walk to the edge of the sea, but before you go, replace your fire elemental, let us say in a container. As you're aware, fire and water do not mix. So this is our way of protecting the gift we have given you. Feel the sea now moving up your toes, your feet sinking into the sand. Feel each wave as it moves over your feet, up your ankles. Take a few steps forward and feel the water, the waves of the sea moving against your calves and your knees. With each step, it moves up to your abdomen and up to your waist. As it moves up to your waist, you will see now what you would consider white horses as the waves gather and moved forward. However, it is not white horses, but the water dragons. As they move toward you, you may, if you wish, go further into the water or wait until they come to you. We do not want to give anyone fear. But your water dragon comes very close now. Look at how his scales are, how he is formed. Allow your hands to explore and allow your soul to connect with the dragon. You feel the water dragon slide underneath you, once again allowing you on its back. You are totally safe, completely and totally safe. As the energies of the water dragon and your sphere of energy wrap around you. You have a choice that if you wish, you may stay on the surface of the water, or you may go beneath the waves. You are protected. You are safe. If you are going along the water top, you will feel the waves and you will feel it washing and cleansing, bathing you. If you are going under the waves, you will see the world of the water dragon as he sees it. There are other water creatures there, sylphs, the entities that you call mermaids, although they are nothing like your pictures, but they do exist. There are many life forms under the water, including those of alien origin. Atlantis sank beneath the waves, but it will rise again in a world of goodness and truth. Whether on the water or underneath, we will now take you to the ruins of Atlantis, and you will see that there are various energies that have been placed recently by many of you of your kind, as well as other aliens and other beings from the water. They are rebuilding the energy core of Atlantis, and it will rise again. Perhaps not in your lifetime, but you will see it in your etheric form, wherever you are from. Your water dragon now shows you that which you wish to know about Atlantis. You will see just behind your dragon's head a small container. Open the container and within it you will find an object or crystalline energy. You have been invited to place this in the Atlantis zone. You will know where to place it. Your water dragon will guide you. Place the crystal or energy that you have taken from the vessel, from the box, the container. Look at Atlantis. Where do you need to place it? Please carry out your task. And as you do so, you will see that it interacts and awakens a grid-line structure. The dragon also carries a crystal or an object in its mouth, and that too will be placed. You will witness this. This also increases the energy, and the sacred structure at the base of Atlantis has completed in its awakening, for you are not the only ones that carry out this task this evening. See the grid lines. See Atlantis awakening. Free energy for humankind, clean water, no pollution, foods which will heal and aid. The water dragon now moves, swimming through the water or riding upon the water. You'll feel the movement as the water dragon takes you back towards the shore. If you are leaving the water, you will feel the warmth of the sun upon your body drying you. You'll feel cleansed, hopeful and balanced, for the missions that you have accomplished this evening are not your imagination. They exist in another time, another dimension in which you make a difference. You may not be able to do much in your 3D form, but when you leave it, you can accomplish much, much more. If you are leaving the water, you will feel the water move down your body as your dragon very gently takes you to the shore. As you slip very gently off your dragon, go to the front of your dragon, you'll see within its mouth some sort of plant that looks rather like a seaweed or a kelp. This is medicine, and for many of you, it will help you with your health issues. Take the gift, giving gratitude and thanks. Your dragon retreats to the water now. Just stand for a few moments. You have the disc from the earth dragon and the kelp from the water dragon. You have your elemental, which now we suggest that you open the container on which we placed it. You have adjusted time. You have had your DNA adjusted and upgraded and released. Being very aware of your sphere of energy now, which now returns to a beautiful pearlite white. Our spiritual connective source of the Quatre now connects with you, drawing you into the grid. the grid which we place spirit as our representation. And as your orb begins to rise up through the energy and very gently begins to move through the dimensions of time and space to your physical form, resting just above. We suggest you place the disc, the object you were given with the earth dragon, somewhere safe within your auric field or your chakras. As you have done with your hollands of protection and other things you have been given. And also your elemental, you will find actually resides very much on the shoulder, but treat it kindly and treat it wisely. For out of all the elements, they are the ones that, let us say, no pun intended, are a little fiery and sparky, but they are also great allies. We leave you with the gifts of earth, air, fire and water, and we thank you for your service and your assistance. Please be aware that you will adjust over the next few weeks, some of you quicker than others. Expect great changes, but they are all for the good. Allow your higher self, your soul energy, to now move back into your physical form. Just breathing in and out of the beautiful place you have chosen. Being very aware of the planet Earth. Be very aware of Gaia as she holds you. She will always hold you. You are never alone. Just very gently breathing in and out. As all chakras are close to the correct frequency of light and sound. We give gratitude and thanks to the elementals and the dragon kingdoms